Why do we invest our money? Okay, this is a really good question that I get a lot from friends and women that I work with. So, why can't I just keep my cash sitting in a cash account, like a checkings or a savings account, because it's there and it feels so good and I like seeing the balance when I open up my app? Well, the fact of the matter is, you can, and it is safe, and it does feel good. But when you keep your money just stored in a checking or savings account, it's not growing for you. And it's actually losing value every year. What do I mean by that? Well, inflation, right? Many of us have heard of inflation. It's just this idea that prices in the economy, day to day, like that ham and cheese sandwich that you maybe buy every day for lunch, generally goes up every single year. And you might not notice it because prices can go up slowly, but prices across the board, whether it be your lunch or your coffee or clothes or services or, things you like to enjoy, they're generally going up every single year. So that's happening, but then you think about your cash just sitting in a checking or savings account, the value of that cash isn't going up. So while a $100 bill, for example, it looks, it feels, it smells the same year to year. Let's say you had it stored under your mattress. It's actually not the same. It's worth slightly less the following year because all of the prices of everything you've bought has gone up. So what that $100 bill is able to buy is actually less. Like you can buy less ham and cheese sandwiches with that $100 bill. If you want a really clear visual, I want you to picture a $100 bill, and basically every year it's like snipping off the end of it. And at first you're not going to notice, like a store will take a $100 bill that's missing a tiny strip of it at the end, but 5, 6, 7 years later, right, a store wouldn't take a $100 bill that had a big chunk of it missing. And that's basically what's happening when your cash is sitting in a checking account. So I'm a big believer in keeping some cash. We're going to keep our emergency fund, or what I also call your rainy day fund. You're going to keep that in cash, and you're also going to keep some sort of buffer because cash is comfortable and you need it. We are generally going to take the rest of that, especially if it's our longer run money and savings, and we're going to invest it. And the reason we do that is because investments tend to grow over time. That's just a little bit of an introduction. That's some of the motivation as to why we invest our money. I'm a really big believer in investing money to grow it from income to wealth. I'm going to do more videos on this topic. I really want to try to break this down and help everyone here take action with their financial goals. If you have specific questions or things that you want me to cover, leave them in the comments below. I promise I'll get back to you and I will do my very best to cover those topics, because if you have that question or that idea, I can assure you thousands of other women do too.